Pivot tables can summarize huge data collections, but many times you'll want to limit the data displayed within a given category. For example, if you sell products from multiple categories, you might want to limit which ones you see. In this movie, I will show you how to filter data by selecting the specific values you want to appear. My sample file is select 0303, and you can find it in the Chapter 3 folder of your exercise files collection. My pivot table displays category data, sales data for the years 2017 and 2018. Let's say that I only want to see values for specific categories. To define a filter, I can go to the row labels filter arrow, click it, and I have a number of sorting and filtering options. At the bottom of the filter window, there is a set of checkboxes. So I have select all, which, as the name implies, selects all. And then also I have individual checkboxes for each unique value within the field, in this case categories. As you might imagine, this list can be quite long for a large data collection. And actually what I'll do is I'll cancel out of here and I will scroll up a bit so that we can see more of the filter panel. All right, so now I've scrolled up so that row 6 is the first one visible. I'll click the down arrow and I will drag at the bottom to resize so we can see all of the values in the category. Okay, so now you can see that I have a checkbox for each unique value. And if I clear a particular checkbox, such as batteries, which is my first item, and click OK, then the item is filtered. It's no longer displayed. And we start with grid tie inverters. If I press Control Z, that undoes the filter and also scrolls down. So I'll scroll back up so that row 6 is the first one visible. Click the filter arrow again and resize to see all the values. If I clear the select all checkbox, then everything is removed, everything is unchecked. And let's say I only want to see solar panels and landscape lighting. So I will select those checkboxes, click OK, and there is my filter. And I'll press Control Z to undo. So far I've shown you what it looks like when you use the select all checkbox with either everything selected or not selected, but it actually has 3 states. So if I click the row labels filter arrow and clear select all, and then I check batteries and grid tie inverters, you can see that select all now has a square in the middle, and that indicates that some items are selected and some aren't. If I click the select all checkbox, it selects everything, click it again, it clears everything, click it again, and we're back to all values being displayed. I'll go ahead and click OK and go back to my pivot table. You can also filter by multiple fields. So if I go to row labels again, click the filter arrow, clear select all, and just show batteries and grid tie inverters, selecting those checkboxes and click OK. I can also go down to a single year, for example, 2018. So I'll click column labels and I will select the field years and I will clear select all, check 2018, click OK, and there we have our data. So I have values for batteries and grid tie inverters and for 2018. And of course, if I press Control Z, the most recent filter I created goes away, Control Z again, and we've undone the first filter that I created. Filtering by selection gives you pinpoint control over the values that appear in your pivot table. You should use this type of filter when you want to display or exclude a few values at a time.